Hi guys, it's Ashley and I'm back this week with a new video for Hip Kit Club. I am using the August kits and one of our August cut files, and I have a quick little tutorial for you in Silhouette Studio with the cut file that I'm using. So I'm just going to open it up here. This is the set that I designed for this month that just kind of has a variety of images. So I'm just opening the PNG. And once I get that open, I'm going to trace the little scallop design. So I'm going to go to Object and Trace. And that opens the trace window. And then I'm just going to click Select Trace Area. And then use my mouse to highlight over the scallop because that's the only one that I want for this week. So I'm just kind of getting it sized just to pick that up. And once I have it where I want it, I go over and uncheck the high pass filter box and then click trace under applied trace method. So now I have the cut line for the scallop. So the little tutorial I was just going to show you really quick is using the offset tool. If I cut this the way it is, it's going to be a solid scallop. I actually want it to be an outline. So I'm going to use the offset tool, and it's at the bottom. You can see it. I always say it looks like a little target. So if I've clicked on my image and then I click on the offset tool, you can see it added an outline of the shape I had. You can adjust the size over in the offset window. I dropped it down just a little bit to 100 just to make it a little thinner. And once I have that the way I want it, I go back and I make that a compound path under Object just to group it together because I'm going to weld some of these. I'm going to copy it and paste it a couple of times. And I put that one over to the side because I was going to cut individual colors, but I remembered we had that lined paper from Crate Paper, so I actually use it behind it. And I didn't have to cut the individual scallops to do that. So I'm just copying and pasting. I wanted to flip that and I accidentally hit vertical first instead of horizontal. So I went back and flipped it just so it would be not the same pattern going the same way. And you can see that I'm overlapping the scallops and just copying and pasting. I'm just going to do a few here, like 4, just to show you kind of what I was doing. I actually end up doing a lot more, and you'll see that on the page coming up in just a minute when I get started on it. And so once I have them overlapped the way I want them, I just select over all of them and go to the Modify window at the top and click Weld. And that's going to weld those together as one piece. So I'll have an open area and then I'll have the outline of the scallop. And so you'll see that coming up on the layout here. I've already got it cut and I've already got my background paper cut. The multicolored striped Crate Paper design was what I decided to use behind it because it already had all the multiple colors, kind of the rainbow effect. And I decided to do a back to school layout for this because I liked that Dear Lizzie paper from the new Saturday collection that kind of looks like a notebook. And then you can see now I'm layering the scallop that I cut, and I'm just doing a little bit of adhesive because I'm going to stitch that down since it has such tiny little lines. So I'm just kind of showing you how I got it in place. And now you can see I've got it all stitched. And I liked this look because it built a lot of layers. I had the background paper and then I had the scallops, the background part of the scallop and then the outline of the scallop. And then I used some of the Project Life cards from the Project Life kit this month. And I also layered 3 of those behind my photo. And now I'm just kind of figuring out my photo placement and getting my title. Those are Crate Paper thickers, and I really wish that there were like 50 sheets of those in a pack because I think I could use these on every layout. And you'll see that because there are not very many of them, I get creative a little bit with the set to fill in some letters because my title is Back to Homeschool because we homeschool. But I still like to do photos of the kids every year, and this is a photo of our oldest. She's going in 5th grade this year. So this is her back to school layout. So here's where I get a little creative because I didn't want to use up all of my O's. So I used that cute little rubber shape from the Dear Lizzie Saturday collection as my second O for school. And then I'm going to have the back 2 on this side over here, so I'm getting that placed also. And I didn't have any more, let's see, no, I did have some C's. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to save the other C, I think, so that's why I did this. I don't use Q's for anything, so I decided that I would cut that to make a C because I did want to save a C up there at the top and not use all of those in one title. So now I'm going to start embellishing, and since I have that rainbow effect going on with the background scallops. I also wanted to do that look with my embellishments. So I picked some embellishments that would coordinate with those colors. These are pink paisley wood veneers that go with the new Take Me Away collection. And I like the little arrows, so I'm just placing those over the coordinating colors on the layout, and then also back to some of the rubber shapes. There is some green there. It wasn't the exact same color green as that, but I still like the rainbow effect, so I went ahead and added it. And I actually use a good bit of these on the layout, so I think I only have 3 left once I'm done. And this layout also gave me the opportunity to use the cute little puffy sticker houses with the crepe paper stickers, because they kind of went with the color scheme and the theme of the layout since it's back to homeschool. So I thought those were really cute and that I was able to use those. Now I'm just pulling some things from the exclusive ephemera pack, just trying to see what I want to place. I decided not to use the butterfly, but I liked the word love at the top and how it blended with the blues. So I kind of just create a little cluster up there at the top with some of the blue embellishments and things. These are also some of the little exclusive words that I wanted to add. And then I wanted to also put another yellow thing over on that side. So I grabbed one of the chipboard pieces from the Dear Lizzie collection and layered it over the yellow arrow. I'm just kind of going and finding some of the smaller embellishments now to kind of scatter throughout the layout. Just some of those little plus signs from that chipboard also worked perfectly on the page. And I needed some more blue at the top, so I picked a couple of those little chevron pieces to go up there. And that helped balance things out on the layout. And then I have to add enamel dots. We actually have 2 packs for the August kit. So this one and then this one also has some from the crepe paper embellishment pack. It has some pink ones that went with the colors in the background paper, so I wanted to add some of those pink ones too. I'm just kind of finding, I wish I would have had a darker blue, but the teal worked to go up top. I just wanted to have those spread out there on the layout just to have some balance. And then these are fun. These are clear stickers. I just wanted to put the 5 there since she's in 5th grade, just over the photo to show that. I didn't want to add like any other kind of stuff over the photo, so I just put the 5 to represent her grade. And then I wanted to add some black color shine, so I'm just going to pop that on there, and that finishes up. You'll see the full layout and close-ups here at the end. You can check out Hip Kit Club's website for all the information on the kits and my blog. And thanks for watching this week. I hope you'll subscribe and give a thumbs up if you like this week's video. And I will see you next week for a new cutting up video for Hip Kit Club. So thanks for watching.